Think you're helping your trees by watering more in the heat? You might be killing them. Because in June, most tree damage doesn't come from drought. It comes from watering the wrong way. Let's fix that. Before the roots rot, trunks crack, or pests move in. Why June is critical for trees. Heat rises. Rain drops off. But leaves, roots, and bark are still adjusting from spring. June is when many trees face stress shock. And most of it comes from what we do, not what the weather does. Young trees are especially vulnerable. Shallow roots. Thin bark. Limited canopy to shade soil. The number one mistake, frequent, shallow watering. Daily quick watering seems helpful, but it trains roots to stay near the surface. When the heat hits, that top soil dries fast, and the tree suffers. Shallow roots equals unstable tree, drought stress, pest attraction. The right way to water, deep, infrequent soaks. Here's what trees actually need. 1 deep watering per week, or every 4 to 7 days. Use a slow trickle or drip. Water in a wide ring, not just at the base. Time it early morning. How much? Aim for 10 to 15 gallons for young trees, more if it's hot or windy. If the soil's wet 6 to 8 inches down an hour later, you did it right. Mulch makes or breaks tree health. No mulch equals tree roots bake. But wrong mulch equals fungus, rot, and pests. How to do it right? Use natural mulch, shredded bark, wood chips, leaves. Spread it in a donut, not up the trunk. 2 to 3 inch layer, refreshed monthly. No volcanoes. Mulch piled on the trunk holds moisture, and invites disaster. Signs your tree is stressed. Check for curling or scorched leaves. Yellowing or dropping early. Soft bark near base. Mushrooms or mold at soil line. Cracks in the soil or around the root zone. Catching these early means you can still correct. Newly planted trees need special care. First-year trees are most at risk. Rules. Water 2 to 3 times per week for first 3 months. Gradually shift to once a week after roots establish. Always water slowly, rushing just runs off. Use a 5-gallon bucket with a hole in it if you don't have drip irrigation. And always mulch, but leave 2 to 4 inches clear around the trunk. Bonus, what happens when you water wrong, and how to reverse the damage. Rotting roots and trunk damage. If you're watering daily, especially near the trunk, you might notice mushy bark at the base. A sour or earthy smell. Black spots near the root flare. Growth slowing down, or even dying branches. This is root rot or crown rot, and it's often caused by standing water. What to do? Pull mulch away from the trunk immediately. Let the top few inches of soil dry out. Use a soil probe to test depth, don't guess. Apply beneficial fungi, mycorrhizae, to help roots recover. In extreme cases, replant higher or improve drainage. Leaf stress versus drought stress, know the difference. Some people see brown or curled leaves and assume not enough water. But sometimes it's too much. If the leaves are soft and wilted, likely overwatering. If they're crisp and dry, that's underwatering. If just the tips are brown, could be salt buildup or poor drainage. Always check soil moisture 6 inches deep before watering again. Tip, water outward, not inward. Roots don't just grow under the trunk, they spread 2 to 3 times the canopy width. Yet most people water at the base. Use a soaker hose or multiple buckets in a ring around the drip line. That's where the feeder roots are, and they'll bring water in safely. Don't lose your trees in June. Fix your watering now, and your trees will survive the heat, thrive through summer, and harden for fall. What's the oldest tree in your yard, and how do you care for it? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. with more ways to protect your garden all summer long.